If you ever tuned into X-Men, chances are you remember Shelby Stanga, the wild, larger-than-life swamp man with an infectious laugh, outrageous stories, and a knack for living life on the edge. For years, Shelby wasn't just another character on the History Channel series, he was the one fans looked forward to seeing most. But after the cameras stopped rolling, many began asking, what really happened to Shelby Stanga? Let's dive into his journey, the highs, the lows, and the mystery surrounding his life today. The rise of a fan favorite. When X-Men premiered in 2008, it introduced viewers to the dangerous world of logging. But Shelby Stanga quickly stole the spotlight. Unlike others in the cast, Shelby's style wasn't about machinery or corporate logging companies. Instead, he brought his own swampy charm, digging up logs from deep Louisiana waters with his colorful personality shining through every scene. Fans loved how unpredictable he was. Whether he was cracking outrageous jokes, getting into sticky situations, or telling wild stories, Shelby added entertainment far beyond the hard work of logging. The Swamp Man gets his own show. Shelby's popularity grew so fast that the History Channel gave him his own spin-off, The Legend of Shelby, the Swamp Man. The show focused entirely on his adventurous lifestyle in the Louisiana swamps. From searching for valuable timber underwater to facing off with snakes and snapping turtles, Shelby proved he could carry a show on his own. His spin-off highlighted not only his unique job but also his eccentric personality and his love for the swamp way of life. For a while, things seemed to be going great, trouble behind the scenes, but as often happens with reality TV stars, life off camera wasn't always as fun as it looked on screen. Shelby faced several legal troubles over the years. Reports claim he was arrested more than once for trespassing and cutting timber in restricted areas. In 2019, news broke that he was arrested again, reminding fans that his free-spirited lifestyle often clashed with the law. These issues took a toll on his TV career. The controversy around his arrests made it harder for networks to keep him on air, and eventually, his shows disappeared from television. Financial struggles. Another piece of Shelby's story is money. Despite being a reality TV star, it seems Shelby didn't walk away with a fortune. Logging is tough, unpredictable work, and reality TV deals don't always pay as much as people imagine. Shelby reportedly faced financial difficulties after his shows ended. Without a steady paycheck from television and with logging being a risky business, life became much harder for the Swamp Man. Fans who once saw him as the larger-than-life jokester started to realize he was also a man battling real struggles behind the scenes. Where is Shelby Stanga now? So, where is Shelby Stanga today? While he has stepped out of the spotlight, Shelby hasn't left his swamp roots. He's still living in Louisiana, close to the waters that made him famous. Every now and then, updates surface on social media, showing him spending time with his wife, Donna, and continuing to work with wood in one form or another. He may not be on TV anymore, but for many fans, Shelby remains unforgettable. His charisma, humor, and authenticity are things you can't fake, and that's what made him stand out in the first place. Why fans still love him. Even though Shelby Stanga has had his share of ups and downs, fans continue to talk about him years after X-Men ended. He represented something rare in reality TV, a man who wasn't trying to play a role. Shelby was simply himself, wild, funny, and unfiltered. For some, he's a reminder of the golden age of reality shows, when personalities could shine brighter than any scripted drama. Final thoughts. The truth about Shelby Stanga is that his story is both entertaining and cautionary. He went from being a breakout star on X-Men to having his own spin-off, only to face legal and financial challenges that slowed his career. But through it all, Shelby remains a legend in his own right. Fans may not see him on TV anymore, but his larger-than-life personality ensures that he'll always be remembered as the unforgettable swamp man who brought laughter, chaos, and heart to reality television.